everyone, welcome back to Talk Time Africa. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Nikki, and Jay is still on her vacation. As you can see, I'm Lone Ranger today, but I'm in good company. You'll see in a minute. But we've come a long way from the days of Tarzan and the King Solomon's Mines, where the continent was portrayed as an exotic land with no history or culture. Back then, Africans were not permitted to make movies of their own. Fast forward a few decades, and we have an explosion of African movies on the world scene. Sitting with me today is one of the industry greats who really represents Majid Michel, also known as the Shaker.
Thank you. It is wonderful being here.
All right, welcome, welcome. How's it been in Atlanta so far?
Well, it's been a blast. Amodada Productions with his friend George has taken me on a roller coaster ride.
Mm-hmm.
They have been wonderful. I'm enjoying my stay. I don't want to go the time I'm supposed to go.
Okay. We'll be glad to keep you.
Well, I'll be glad to stay.
Oh, all right, all right. Now let's start with that Shaker. Where did that come from? What does it mean?
Well, that was my first time I started a soap opera called Things We Do for Love.
Mm-hmm.
In Ghana. We started on radio, and my character was called Shaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently it was very outstanding, so everyone called me Shaker at the time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you went on to Divine Love after that, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good. So you grew up in a big family. 9 siblings, right?
How did you know that? Where's this information coming from? Okay. Yeah.
But how did that mold you?
Well, we just communicated most of the time. They separated, when I was a kid. They left, each one for himself kind of thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grew up with two of them.
Okay.
Me and
okay.
two sisters, my two sisters and I.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was it. Last born of 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
and
you're the
last.
spoiled brat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Yes, I am.
I could tell.
I am really.
Okay.
Yeah. Then my dad died in '92. Then
Oh.
after then, single parent for the rest of the time till now.
Mm-hmm. And mom is still here?
Yes. Never
Good.
remarried.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. So then you have brothers and sisters all over the place.
Yes, all over the place.
Can you adopt me too as your sister?
Well, no problem. But don't call me your brother when you come.
All right.
Yeah.
What will I call you then?
No, shh.
Oh, so silly. Oh my goodness. So let's talk about your acting career for a minute. I know you were nominated at the African Movie Awards in 2010 as Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Yeah. Actually, it was a three times consecutive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I didn't pick any of them.
Oh, but the nomination is good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm checking out this one to see what will happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is a recent nomination then.
The
it's
last
for the
one.
2012 or is it for this year?
The one that's about to happen will be for 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but then you got a nomination in 2010.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you already have a nomination for 2012. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Oh.
2011.
Okay,
There'll
2011.
be another one this year.
Right.
No. 2011 is done.
Oh, it is?
I'm getting confused. I think so.
Okay.
Yes, and so there'll be one for 2012.
2012.
Yes.
Okay.
That's if they pick the movie. That's what I'm praying for.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
What's the movie that's in the running for?
But I'm looking at Somewhere in Africa.
Somewhere in Africa.
Yeah, that's the title.
Okay.
Yeah, if I don't get it, I'll try again the next time. If I don't
Yeah.
get it, I'll keep trying
Yeah.
until I get it.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, I will get it. If I'm 100 years old, I'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you still be acting when you're 100?
No, maybe I won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you know you were going to act, or at what point in your life did you know that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
No, I knew I was going to act.
Okay.
I knew I was going to act. My sisters are witnesses to it.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing else I could do. I mean, I was always the bottom of my class in school, always the last, in all the subjects. In mathematics, I was always lashing me for being the last. I was useless at the point. What else could I have done? I said, well, what else can I do? Well, then it came.
Wow.
And now I'm first.
Okay. But to be able to act, though, you've got to have some kind of intelligence.
Well,
so you just didn't like to study, not that you were useless.
No, I was. I felt I was useless until they told me that, hey, don't tell yourself that. I told myself that all the time. Every time when I was growing up, I said, what can I do when I was always the bottom of my class and there's nothing I can do? How else can I be? What else can I do to be recognized or to be at least given some form of recognition where I go? And I didn't know how it came. I didn't know what happened.
Oh.
It was motivation from people in my class,
Are you for real, Majid, or you're just playing me?
No, I'm serious.
You're serious?
Does it look like I'm playing?
You're trying to put on a serious
Does it look like
face.
I'm
And I
playing?
know you're an actor, so you can do anything.
No. If I have a script, I can do anything. There's no script here.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
But you want me to go out of the studio, come back, we start all over again?
No, please, we're fine.
Okay.
We're good, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll talk about what brings you to Atlanta when we come back from the break. We'll see you guys in a minute, okay?
Action.
Welcome back, guys. Still sitting in with Majid Michel, and he's all over the place, but we're glad to have him here.
I'm really glad to be here, honestly.
Okay, I'm glad. So now, Bed of Roses is what brings you to Atlanta. Tell me about that, your role in that.
There were two stories in one,
Okay.
and some characters don't connect in both stories. But my character, I play an assassin, and I'm connected in both stories in a very funny way. And how it connects, which I can't tell you because immediately I do is a very sensitive story. That if I do, it'll take away the whole sugar from the thing.
Exactly.
You know, yes.
We don't want you to do that.
Yes, and there's a narrative which is being told in a very, very unconventional way. It's not usual at all, and I feel very privileged to be in this kind of movie. You know, because it puts you in a totally different light than what you usually do. And that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Movies like that, you know, to always grow as an actor so you're not in the usual thing every time. And people get bored watching you. Yeah.
Right. I understand from talking to a few people that they think that you take on roles and you act them out in a very intense manner. Is that something you cultivated, or is that your personality?
No, it's just pure research. I learned from Konstantin Stanislavski. Is a theory. It's something called method acting. If I'm supposed to, you are in the scene. You're sitting here, and I'm supposed to run to you tired.
Right.
I will actually be running outside to actually get tired if I do the scene. That's method acting. You know, acting is too difficult. I leave that for those on stage.
Right.
You know, I prefer to react than to act. You know, so I won't just stand here and wait for action and I just run and pretend.
Because that would look fake.
That'd be too hard to do, you understand? So I'm a method actor. So I try as much as possible. You know, if there was a scene where I actually made my two actors, Prince David and Edinate, I made them beat me, I made them punch me for me to feel pain.
But to react, though, the other person has got to act. How does that work? Because if you are reacting, or if they are waiting to react to your acting, how will that work?
Yes, that is why you have to do a lot of rehearsals and you have to communicate with your fellow actor. There's something called a feedback loop. It's called a feedback loop in acting. What I feed to you, what I give to you is what you have to give back. So sometimes what we rehearse is not how I'll react if we actually do the scene. You know, I might raise tempo or pitch, and the fact that we rehearsed and you didn't have to raise doesn't mean you have to be stable when I raise. You have to react to what I'm doing. So you have to have this relationship and this very strong form of communication with your fellow actor. You really need to understand. That is why you have to have the script on time. You have to meet together to do rehearsal scenes, discuss the characters, discuss the scene and everything, you know. And it's always best to surprise your fellow actor. Because if he understands the feedback loop and the reaction, he understands it and you take him by surprise, he'll react. And that is the magical moment in every scene that makes the actor
make that connection
amazing.
At that point.
Exactly. And in every movie I do, no matter how usual it is or how normal the movie is, I always look for one particular scene to be magical. So you may see me very normal in the whole film, but there'll be this particular scene where I have to do something extraordinary.
Exceptional.
To surprise the people, like, wow, yes. And that's a challenge every time I look out for.
Okay.
Yes.
But do you necessarily deviate from the script to do that, to create that magical
Oh, yes,
scene?
yes, so many times. But it also depends on the director. If he's not autocratic directors are those who stick to what they have to do and they don't listen to anyone else. No suggestions whatsoever. What he has to do is what he has to do. The directors are very loose, you know, they listen to all suggestions, and if you do it and he likes it, yes, then he leaves it. He says it works, you know, but usually they like it. Usually they like it.
So is this the first time you're acting with John DeMello in a movie, or have you guys acted
No,
together
it's not the first. We did almost all the movies are really, really great movies. Hey, we did Heart of Man. Yeah, we did Game. We did Don Sinsaka, it's called Pirates of the Night, where we were this spiritual cultist group with computers and all that. Yeah, we did Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Where we played brothers, that fell in love with one girl. And all these movies are like classics, you know. Yeah.
So you guys have kind of like an on-screen relationship, but do you have an off-screen relationship?
Yes, because we are personal friends on the side.
Okay.
And we connect in a totally different way from acting. So we know how it goes. It works like magic.
Right.
Yeah, when you know that, yeah.
Now, the reason why I asked that is because I saw somewhere that you're going to be his best man at his wedding. Is that true?
No, that's one of those rumors. That's one of those media false.
Okay, the frenzy.
Yeah.
Okay. But this production, Bed of Roses, I understand it took quite a while to put it together. Now, what are your hopes concerning the movie?
Well, I'm so unfortunate. Some of us get to see the movie before you guys. I have seen the movie. And you shouldn't be jealous, but the fact that they invite us to watch, to see, just for particular people, yeah. And I have seen it. Well, we took a long time shooting because we had to use, very serious cameras, lenses, crane shots and all of that, And it is very, very well made, filmmaking wise, you know. And you can't get bored watching it. It's not possible. When you start, no matter how boring the scene gets, you just have to sit to see what it goes through and what happens next.
Okay.
Yes, it's that kind of movie.
Okay. It's a thriller?
Yes, it's a thriller. It's a thriller.
It has that curve to it.
Exactly. It has a Pulp Fiction, Pulp Fiction back and forth editing where this happens, then you come and realize why it happened, and it goes back to realize where the editing style is good. The approach of the storytelling was impeccable. Yes.
That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that on tomorrow because that's when the premiere is.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Where is it taking place? It's at the Lion of Judah Conference Center.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Dada Productions. Don't mess with that guy, man. He's taking me to Hollywood. You didn't hear?
Oh, no.
Oh, you haven't heard about it?
Tell me about it.
He's taking me to Hollywood, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is he going to start?
George and I, man, we're going to show Hollywood what's going on. Dress up trying to be Hollywood and all that.
I told you he's one of the industry greats who really represents. Majid representing Shaker. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, guys. Still with the Shaker. So let me ask this question. Would you say that collaboration between industry players in Africa is headed in the right direction? Are they doing the right thing as far as doing movies together to put it in the world scene where it belongs?
Well, of course. It's collaboration with anyone in any part of the world is amazing. It's just getting a very good casting director, a scary judge of talent who can tell exactly who's to play what. Okay. We can't be limited. You can pair me up with a Chinese man or a Japanese man or someone from Malawi or Indonesia or Kigali or any part of the world. You understand? Just the fact that he assumes a character, he can do it right. That's what we're looking for, to make the movie as believable as possible. Because a movie is a slice of life, and it has to look as though it was happening.
Right.
For the period of the time you're going to be in the auditorium watching the movie at the premiere, the viewers are not supposed to be thinking of their light bills or their children's school fees or their water bills or anything. For that 2 hours, they're supposed to be drawn into the movie by the people you use. So the people collaboration you use should be real talent you're picking up from any part of the world to make the movie a great movie. So it's perfect, and we do putting ourselves together. Yes.
Okay, that's good. The reason why I asked that question is because of a recent talk about some controversy about Nigerians using Ghanaian players, actors, and I'm not sure if that's just a rumor or if that really happened because I saw some names behind the comments.
That what happened?
Well, that Ghanaians are infiltrating in Nigeria, and frankly, I'm not sure where that came from, but I just thought maybe
that wouldn't be a right word, infiltration. It's normal. Ghanaian producers call Nigerian actors. Depending on the script and depending on how he knows he wants to do the thing. And Nigerian producers call Ghanaian actors. So it's not like Ghanaian actors or Nigerian actors. Nigerian actors don't just come into Ghana like, hey, we come take over. Over what? Yeah, or Ghanaian actors say, hey, we're going to take over. No, infiltration. It's not like we're sneaking in, hiding to do movies. No, we are called to make the movies before we go. Exactly, it's a job, it's a project we're trying to achieve. So don't listen to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just, like we were talking that, there's a lot of rumors going around, and it's usually because people try to pull you down or just don't like what you're doing. So how do you usually deal with rumors?
No, it's very. You just have to understand the kind of business you're in. You have to understand the fact that once you're known or once you're seen, the media will definitely have to make some money. But the bad part is they don't give you a percentage in the money they're making. Come to me and tell me, hey, Majid, I want to write a story about you. I want to say you want to shoplift here. I'm going to give you 20% of the sales. Yeah, I'll do it, man.
You'll do it.
But don't just go write it here and pull me up like that when I didn't go no shoplifting, nothing, man. It's very painful sometimes if it's not the truth. If it's the truth, you'll take it. It will just hit you and you'll be relaxed. But the media can really kill us so bad, sometimes. And it's so funny how they dwell and jubilate on only negative stories. Nothing positive.
That is sad, yes.
Nothing positive with the media. They just have to recycle them. I think we have to catch all the media men and put them in some machine to brainwash them and put them in the right shoes. You come to me next time, I'll crash your camera.
My camera?
No. This one is shooting me now. I like it. No, the one coming to do the bad. Yeah.
Oh, we'll just leave that for a second, okay? Now let's talk about family. Your family now. You have a beautiful wife and 2 kids.
How did you know that?
Are they here with you?
I never told you that.
You keep asking how I know.
Well,
it's
your
my job
information
to
is
know.
unbelievable. Wow, then you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you.
Yes. I have a wife and 2 kids. One is 3, one is 6.
Okay.
Kira is 6, Zara is 3.
Aww.
Yes, and wonderful. They make me laugh
They are
every
your
single
world.
time. Yes, it's unbelievable. I didn't know that is how kids. I started very early though, and I was a kid when I started. So I'm still a kid with them at home. So when you come home, you don't know. They come to me and say, "Hello, I'm looking for their dad." Well, I'm their dad.
Woo, crazy shaker. But it's been such an awesome experience sitting and talking with you. And we are going to be at the Lion of Judah Center tomorrow, premiering your movie, Bed of Roses.
Yes.
So if you're in Atlanta, go take a look at it. Majid is in it. John DeMello is also in it. And we've had fun sitting with you today, as I said earlier. Thank you so very much for joining us on this conversation.
Thank you too. I love being here.
Thank you.
Invite me again next week.
I will.
And the week after.
You'll be
and the
here.
one after that week.
We're keeping him.
Invite me every week.
But as I always say, live your dreams, enjoy the moment. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.